Welcome viewers to this episode of Gospel Reverie, where we talk to gospel music artists about widening access to gospel music. My name is the Commodore Tinashe Hilary Musadavira. This production is supported using public funding by the National Lottery through Arts Council England. Joining us in this second episode is Lewis Ngara, Lue, a scholar whose journey is as inspiring as his music. With a background deeply rooted in faith and a dedication to preaching the word of God through his artistry, Lewis Ngara recently participated in the esteemed Gospel Reverie event held at the St. Mary's Church in Luton. Welcome, Lewis Ngara, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Firstly, can you introduce yourself to our viewers? Tell us a bit about your background and how you got started in the world of gospel music.
My name is Lewis Ngara. I was born in Zimbabwe and I now reside in the United Kingdom. In Zimbabwe, I was a teacher. And when I came over to the United Kingdom, I did teaching, a bit of lecturing, and then into nursing. So I'm a mental health nurse. I am a gospel music artist, and this journey started when I was very young, when I used to just do a bit of singing, humming, doing all these things when we were doing household chores. But then this thing developed when I came to the United Kingdom. I then decided to make my first recording in 2012. And since then, I've been singing.
Can you share with us some of the songs you have released and made available to the public?
Yeah, so far I've made loads and loads of music, but I'll just talk about a few. For example, one that made a lot of impact in Zimbabwe, the one that is called Ndisiye, and Ndafunga Kwedu. When I'm talking of, I had hopes of going back home to Zimbabwe, or the song was reminding people about the things that are happening in the diaspora and what we used to do back home. I've done different songs, for example, that it talks about love. Just when I'm talking about my wife in general, for example, songs such as Dada Newako, and all those things. So I've got several, quite a lot of music, but I can just talk of a few.
How did you first hear about the Gospel Reverie event and what made you decide to participate?
A gentleman called Musadavira introduced me to this event, and I looked into it and realized that there were a lot of advantages, things that I would use for my to further my music. For example, I wanted to preach. I want to tell people about myself. I want to tell people about God. So I saw it as an opportunity because it allows me to share all these ideas to various other people.
The project is called Gospel Reverie, widening access to gospel music. Why do you believe widening access to gospel music for audiences is crucial?
To start with, for example, taking my own case, my music probably hasn't gone that far. It was known in a little corner, probably just in Zimbabwe. But through this event, my music gets to be known by various other people because this is a big event. That is where we are going to showcase our music. And I find it as a big opportunity to spread the gospel of God.
Could you share with us some of the repertoire you will be performing at the event?
I've got two songs that I will be performing at this event. One of these songs is called Irikomwea, which means there are some spirits, there are some evil spirits, those that try to prevent people, the ancestral spirits that try to prevent people from achieving their goals in this world. So it's one of the songs that I will be talking about. Another song that I will be talking about as well is Nyasha Dzake, whereby I'm talking about God and his mercies, that when he died at Calvary, and that's when we saw his mercies. God himself came right down on earth and died for my sins.
As you are aware, The Arts Council has sponsored this event and provided funding. How has this support helped you in your participation, and what opportunities has it opened up for you?
Normally, as a gospel music artist, I'm limited by funding from achieving most of my goals. But through this opportunity, where I was funded to do almost everything, I found it as a real opportunity whereby I would showcase my real talent using using producers who are reputable, because I'm getting the funding and I am doing everything with some funding, and it helps me to do my work to perfection.
You have recorded 2 songs through this program. Can you tell us about the significance of these 2 songs to you and why you chose them?
These 2 songs are quite significant to me. I would have chosen from a variety of other songs, but I chose these songs specifically because, firstly, if I am talking of Nyasha Zake, I have seen what the Lord has done for me. The Lord has been awesome. If I look from, for example, from where I'm starting from, where I was born in Zimbabwe, where I've only learned about trapping mice and catching fish, I've now learned a variety of things when I came to the United Kingdom. And I look at God and say, these are your mercies. And if I look at the other songs, that iri komwe kaipa, they are ancestral spirits that prevent me from achieving my goals. I realized that there were things from my own village, things from my own clan, things that could have stopped me from achieving my goals, but the Lord intervened and everything started moving, and I felt like it's the greatest opportunity I have to talk of what the Lord has done for me.
What did you hope your audiences will take away from the performances at the Gospel Reverie?
They will learn about God. This is my major focus. I've always only wanted to preach the word of God as a gospel music artist. I'm a preacher myself. And this is a platform that I'm using to preach to the people. And they are going to learn more about the value, the importance of God through music.
Beyond these events, what are your future plans for your music career? Are there any upcoming projects or goals you are particularly excited about?
Given 5 years, for example, from where I am now, I feel like I started to record with other significant people in the field. For example, Sinaki, people like Dokas Moyo, people like the Charambas and stuff like that. I feel like it is an opportunity for me. Now that I've been showcased and people start to know about me, it allows me to get access to such people. And I've got a lot of projects, but there are 2 particular projects that I'm thinking would be are too significant. For example, there is a song that I've just been producing that I'm going to showcase in Zimbabwe, and it will be playing on television and everything. I'm thinking it's going to be a very important song because it's going to talk about tourism. It's going to showcase what to do, the various things that we have in Zimbabwe that I feel the whole world can see.
How can fans discover and access your music?
My music is on YouTube. And on YouTube, it's Lewis and Ngara fans. And my music is on SoundCloud. I'm on Facebook. My music is on Spotify. It's on Amazon. It's on every platform that you can ever think of.
Finally, what message or feeling do you strive to convey through your gospel music? And how does it resonate with you personally?
I am a born-again Christian. I love the things of God. I've always wanted to be more and more like Jesus Christ. So in my music, the message you get is the message that it talks about good character, that it helps people to improve their ways of doing things. And this is my message in every way, in whatever I have done.
Lewis, thank you for taking time to speak with us. Before we conclude, I highly recommend checking out Lewis Ngara's channel, link in the description below, and subscribing to stay updated on his latest music releases. And while you are here, please don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends and family. Your support is invaluable to us and aids us in delivering more content like this in the future. This is the Commodore Tinashe Hilary Musadavira bidding you farewell. Thank you for tuning in.